everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. The car called the Renault Kwid is a car that has been a game changer in the entry-level hatchback segment, especially in markets like India. Designed to offer the practicality of a compact car with the stance of an SUV, the Kwid has managed to capture the imagination of first-time car buyers and young drivers looking for a stylish yet budget-friendly ride. Today, we're diving deep into what makes the Renault Kwid such a compelling option, what it gets right, where it could improve, and how it stacks up in a competitive market filled with alternatives. Let's start with the origins. Renault first introduced the Kwid back in 2015, and it immediately turned heads with its bold styling. Unlike most entry-level hatchbacks, which tend to look basic and conservative, the Kwid embraced an SUV-inspired design that meant higher ground clearance, rugged body cladding, and a wide stance that gave it a more dominant road presence. At a time when SUVs were becoming increasingly popular, Renault's decision to infuse SUV elements into a small hatchback turned out to be a masterstroke. Now in its updated avatar, the Kwid continues to offer that same appealing blend of design, affordability, and practicality. The front fascia gets the signature Renault grille, flanked by sleek LED DRLs and a split headlamp setup that gives it a modern, almost futuristic look. The muscular bumper and skid plate accentuate its ruggedness, while the sculpted sides and bold character lines add to its urban appeal. Step inside the Kwid, and you're greeted with a surprisingly well-appointed cabin for the price point. The dashboard layout is clean and modern, with a digital instrument cluster that gives off a premium vibe. The center console is dominated by an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system, which supports both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That's right, even in an entry-level car, Renault has managed to integrate smartphone connectivity, which is a big win for tech-savvy buyers. Another standout feature is the amount of space on offer. Despite being a small car, the Kwid is cleverly packaged to offer ample legroom and headroom for both front and rear passengers. The boot space, too, is among the best in its class, making it practical for weekend getaways or grocery runs. The high seating position adds to the SUV feel and gives drivers a better view of the road, which can be a confidence booster, especially for new drivers. Powering the Kwid are two petrol engine options, a 0.8-liter and a 1.0-liter three-cylinder unit. The 0.8-liter engine produces around 54 PS of power and 72 Nm of torque, while the 1.0-liter offers 68 PS and 91 Nm. Both engines are mated to a 5-speed manual gearbox, and the 1.0-liter also offers the option of an AMT automatic, which Renault calls ECR. This makes city driving a lot more convenient, especially for those dealing with bumper-to-bumper traffic on a daily basis. In terms of performance, the Kwid isn't going to thrill enthusiasts, but that's not its objective. What it does deliver is a peppy and responsive drive within the city, good low-end torque, and decent highway cruising ability. The steering is light, which makes maneuvering in tight urban spaces easy, and the suspension is tuned to absorb most potholes and road imperfections with ease. It's not plush by any means, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable either. One of the biggest advantages of the Kwid is its fuel efficiency. The 0.8-liter engine delivers a claimed mileage of over 22 kmpl, while the 1.0-liter offers slightly less but is still highly frugal. In real-world conditions, you can expect mileage figures between 18 to 21 kmpl, depending on how and where you drive. For budget-conscious buyers, this translates to significant savings over time. Now let's talk about safety. The Kwid comes with dual front airbags, ABS with EBD, rear parking sensors, and a seatbelt reminder as standard across variants. Higher trims also get rear view camera, which is a useful addition in tight parking spots. That said, the Kwid has received mixed safety ratings in crash tests, which is something to consider if safety is your top priority. Renault has made improvements with each update, but this is an area where there's room for growth. When it comes to pricing, the Kwid continues to be one of the most affordable cars in its segment. Its base variant is priced very competitively, making it accessible to a wide audience. Even the top-end variant with all the bells and whistles remains within reach for most buyers looking for value. The cost of ownership is also relatively low, thanks to affordable maintenance and widely available spare parts. What further adds to the Kwid's appeal is Renault's wide service network and customer support, which has improved significantly over the years. Whether you live in a metro city or smaller town, chances are you'll find a Renault service center nearby, which adds peace of mind for buyers. Customization is another key aspect where Renault has done something different with the Kwid. Buyers can choose from various packs and accessories to personalize their car. Things like contrast roof colors, body decals, alloy wheels, and interior accents that allow owners to stand out in a segment where most cars are similar in looks and features. The Kwid offers that extra bit of individuality. If we compare the Kwid with some of its direct competitors, say the Maruti Suzuki Alto K10, Hyundai Santro, though discontinued, or even the Tata Tiago in the higher budget bracket, the Kwid holds its own quite well. While the Alto may have better brand recall and slightly better resale, the Kwid trumps it on design, interior features, and overall space. Compared to the Tiago, the Kwid is more affordable and easier to drive in the city, although the Tiago offers better build quality and refinement. So who exactly is the Renault Kwid for? Well, it's ideal for first-time car buyers looking for an affordable yet stylish and feature-packed car. It's also a great option for those who want a city runabout that doesn't feel basic. Young professionals, students, small families, anyone who needs a reliable and economical car with a touch of flair will find the Kwid a good fit. That said, if your driving involves a lot of highway runs or you prioritize crash safety above all, you might want to look at options like the Tata Punch or Tiago, albeit at a slightly higher price point. But if you're primarily sticking to city roads and looking for something budget-friendly without compromising too much on features, the Kwid is hard to ignore. Over the years, Renault has also introduced several limited editions and cosmetic updates to keep the Kwid fresh, from the Primer Edition, which adds a bit of rugged charm, to new color options and interior themes. Renault has shown that it's willing to keep the product exciting, which matters in a market that quickly moves on to the next big thing. The Kwid has also played an important role in shaping Renault's image in India. Before the Kwid, Renault was known mostly for the Duster and the more niche Koleos influence, but it was the Kwid that really brought the brand into the mainstream. It showed that Renault could understand the Indian market and deliver a product that ticks the right boxes in terms of design, practicality, and price. As we wrap this up, the Renault Kwid stands as a testament to what clever design and smart engineering can achieve even in a budget category. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. It delivers where it matters: value, looks, comfort, and everyday usability. For anyone looking to buy their first car or upgrade from a two-wheeler to four wheels, the Kwid is worth a serious look. It combines the charm of an SUV-inspired design with the practicality of a hatchback, all while keeping costs under control. And in today's world, where every rupee counts, that's something worth appreciating. Let us know your thoughts on the Kwid in the comments below. Have you driven one? Or are you planning to buy one? What do you think of its design and features compared to others in the same price range? And if there's any other car you'd like us to review or cover in detail, drop it down below. Thanks for watching the Car Cove, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into the cars that matter to you. Until next time, drive safe and stay curious.